What it is, what it is. It's your boy Burley. 52 blocks, truth and lies. We finna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Dun, dun. Who rocking with me? Who in the building? Who in the building? I gotta use that. I think I'm gonna do some work with that maze bag over here for this live. We're gonna show some stuff. Let me make sure I can put my stuff over there. Let's see. I'm gonna get this one. I gotta go up a little higher for this one. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So all I gotta do is switch it that way. Noah Albert, salute, salute, salute. Yeah, I got the ball in the maze bag there. We probably do a little work with that. We're gonna do a little work. But we're gonna talk about some 52 blocks, truth and lies. 5 minutes to let people in the building. Five 5 minutes to let the people come in the building. We at minute 58 now. 3 more minutes. Smash that like button as you come on in. Come on now. It costs nothing to smash that like button. Nothing. Helps get the video out, and that's what we need. Because we know how YouTube does all the creators. That they got an eye on me now. They watching me. You know, when you start posting those fight videos, they start watching you. They put that big eye on you, like we watching you, kid. So a lot of my videos ain't getting monetized. So you know how this algorithm thing is. So smash that like button. That's all. Smash the like button. Let's get those likes to match the people in the building. Costs nothing to smash the like button. Costs you nothing to smash the like button. Bars. It costs nothing to smash the like button. Bars. That's what we talking about. Straight bars. Who rocking with me? Idris. Salute, salute. Idris. How you doing, fam? How you doing? Smash that like button as you come in the room. Smash that like button. Let's get the likes up so they can see this video. We about to go into it. We 3 minutes, 322. Okay. We 322 in. At 5 minutes, we got to start cooking. We got to get the grease. Thank you. Thank you. We love you too, buddy. If you love 52, we love you. 5 minutes. Let's get the people in the building, get those likes up. Give me 1 second to get some liquids. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's almost time to cook. Turtle system style. Now, I never heard of turtle. Never heard of the turtle. You know, I gotta get my fluids right. It's almost time to cook. Oh, it's about that time. It's time to cook. 52 blocks, truth and lies. Now, this live right here was inspired by this weirdo, who that Denmark Cosby. He said, when you beat him down slow and steady. This live is inspired by a weirdo who jumped on my, I think he was on YouTube and he was on my Facebook page. And he said, Light's not showing the right thing or the real 52 blocks, because 52 blocks is karate and kung fu. Now, I disagree with the brother. It is more, it is not karate and kung fu. But that mind frame and mind state of that being 52 is big out there. It's very big. There are a lot of reasons, and we're going to break down some of the reasons. And as I go into this, all of my Chinese brothers, my Chinese warriors, warriors of the Chinese descent, do not take this personal. Talk to my foundational Black Americans on some of these points. I'm gonna be talking directly to them because there's a reason why a lot of people think that. Because as as foundational Black Americans, um, our home is America, and you have the other immigrants that came over here. This is not really their home. You know, the Europeans, Africans, Mexicans. So pretty much, we are the homeless people without a home. So we have the ability to adapt to other cultures and hold them like they were our own. Take kung fu for existence. For example, we watch Channel 5 kung fu movies. All that was the thing to do back in the heyday on Saturday. We watched Chinese kung fu movies back to back, and it was dope. It was dope. This is when kung fu movies was kung fu movies. I'm not talking about Hidden Tiger with all of the magical. I don't like the magical kung fu movies. I don't like the magical kung fu movies. I like that straight up and down acrobatic, and they getting that work. They getting that work. Five deadly venoms. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Some of your best martial art movies that you know from Channel 5. Spit them out right now. The Man with Golden Arms, chess boxing. You know, we lived for this. And we lived with it so much, we almost tried to make it ours. We started walking around trying to out Chinese the Chinese. There's a lot of Black brothers out there trying to out Chinese the Chinese. You can't do it. You can't do it, man. Take them Chinese slippers off. Your feet too big, buddy. Your feet too big. You're not even built like a Chinese man. You're not even built. We are built differently. We are built differently. Now, I respect Kung Fu. I do Kung Fu. Dope. It's the Chinese man input on fighting. It's dope. You can't take nothing away from it. But it's for how they are built. Kung Fu is for their body type. Their arts is for their body type. A Chinese man and a Mandingo warrior, two different body types. Get them likes up. Let's get this likes up so we can get this video. Two different body types. So yes, there are definitely things we can learn from Kung Fu. Yes, definitely. But it's two different body types. It's like a wolf and a dog. Does a wolf go looking at all of the dog techniques? He don't need a lot of them. He's a wolf. He's bigger. He's stronger. And I'm not saying we are bigger and stronger. I'm saying as our size, we are built differently. So yes, we can enjoy Kung Fu and karate, but we can't make it our culture. We can't be stealing other people's culture. We out here, even with Tony Montana, had every Black dude in the hood thinking he was Tony Montana. We run around, say hello to my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. You know, that was us. We ain't Italians. We don't live nothing like the mob, but we act like the mob. We run around here acting like the mob. We out here supporting the mob like the mob like us. And in all the movies I seen, the mob ain't really like black men too much. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't think black men were on their high list. Do you know what the mob did to black men in boxing? Do you know how many black men had to take dives, couldn't get shots at the title because the mob had a stranglehold on boxing? And to get into and get a shot at the title, you had to do the dance. Even Sugar Ray Robinson. Why you think he was sent out of the States and he had to go fight in Europe? Because it was from the Valentine's Day massacre when they told him to go in there and don't knock Jake LaMotta out. He went out there and tried to kill Jake LaMotta. And the mob said, okay, we heard you. Like, listen, get out of America. Get out of America before we come to Harlem and burn you down. Get out of America. Sugar Ray Robinson had to leave America, and he lost his belt in Europe to Randy Turpin from the mob. But yet, we up here carrying the mob like they like us, acting like we Tony Montana and these dudes. And we are not. We acting like we Chinese dudes, and we are not. We are not. Now, Chinese people have a Chinese restaurant. There's like 3 of them on every corner in New York. And I ain't seen no give back yet. They don't give the hood back nothing. They don't give the hood back nothing. They sell their chicken wings and fried rice, put their kids through college. They give the hood nothing, and they get 98% of their money from the ghetto. See, white people ain't doing the Chinese food. They do Japanese food. When you go to New York and go downtown, you see in Japanese, the restaurants change from Chinese to Japanese. See, the white people giving their money to the Japanese. When they want to go out and get some Oriental food, they go with the Japanese. They go with the Chinese sometimes, but on the whole, they're going with the Japanese. Guess where the Chinese get their money at? In the ghettos. They slinging chicken wings, fried rice, mugu gapan, egg foo young, and all of that. And the intertwining of that has people believing that 52 blocks is kung fu and karate. What the heck? What? That's a slap in the face. What are you trying to say? That black men can't create their own fight system? We the only ones that can't do it over here in America? We was the only ones that couldn't figure it out? No, 52 blocks is not karate and kung fu. And that's why a lot of the people telling that they can't show nothing. Let's ask the question, why haven't they shown anything? No sparring. No, I'm talking about with real sparring. Sparring, get in the ring. Take a tournament. But they can't. Because if your style is karate and kung fu, but you have never studied karate or kung fu, your only understanding of karate and kung fu comes from karate movies, what the hell do you know? You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. How could you use that in the fight? Let's get these lights up. We got 16 people in the building. Can we get 16 lights before I continue? Can we get those lights up so I can keep this rant going? Smash that like button. If you ain't touched that like button already, just touch it. It ain't gonna hurt you. Just touch it. Bang. It's fast. Like that. Take a millisecond out your life to smash the like button. That's it. It's nothing really. And then, like I said, it helps to get the video up. I hate to be one of those people like smash the like button. Smash that like button. I don't want to be one of those dudes. So my peoples, if you can help me, when you come through, just hit that like button. It puts the video out, helps it get out there as I go on my rant. 52 blocks was created for prison fighting. No, that we're going to get to that too. We're going to get to that too. We're going to bust up all of these myths. So no, if you have never studied karate or kung fu, and you only seen it in the movies and on Channel 5, how do you use it in the fight? So pretty much you're freestyling. And that's what most of these foolish 52 dudes who don't know what 52 blocks is about is doing. They telling you to freestyle in the fight. How do you, what? How do you, do you know muscle memory is what helps you in the fight and what helps you engage in high performance. Simon Biles, that girl that hit that and then land on the little beam. You think she could freestyle that? No, no. She has to practice. It takes muscle memories to do a triple aerial, quadruple backflip in the air. You can't freestyle that. You will break your neck. Same thing with fighting. You can't freestyle fighting. There's no such thing. You have to train. You need muscle memory. If not, that's why you see people fight. Why you think people fight like this? Because they have no muscle memory. The only muscle memory they have is go crazy. Go crazy. Swing for the fences. Period. That's what all forms are meant to teach you. Taekwondo, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This is not freestyle. They teach you a set lesson. How to do an arm bar. You don't freestyle the arm bar. Well, you said, Mr. Fix, like I got a phrase for you, a light for a light. There you go. I like that. You don't freestyle the arm bar. You don't freestyle it. You have to learn. You have to learn how to do that. So any art that's telling you freestyle can't be a fighting art because there's no muscle memory to it, people. There's no magic in fighting. We got to get this magical stuff out of fighting, man. Enough already. MMA is already showing it. You need muscle memory. You can't freestyle. So you're 52. If you say you're 52 is karate kung fu, I know you're lying. Or you're part of see what happened with 52 too, even back in the days, is it got too fancy. And those was the guys getting slapped, trying to do all of this. What? Against someone who's like this? Trying to put that thing down your throat? You gonna freestyle? Please. If your style of 52 is that, I know you can't show it. That's why they only see like Burley and they attack like Burley, because I have muscle memory. Muscle memory. You want to know what Light did for 52 blocks? I systemized it. Yes, me, no one else. And this ain't told with my own horn. It's just I knew to ultimately train something to high performance, you need muscle memory. Frank Perry, is there any martial arts that use only hands like boxing? I think there's quite a few. I'll have to look into that. But you need muscle memory. Thank you, Idris. Salute. You need muscle memory. It is the base of everything. Basketball, baseball, football, soccer, swimming. How is it in fighting in this 52 world, in their 52 magic, they don't need muscle memory? They can just read books and fight. They can slap box and then say they ready to fight. That's why they so mad at me, because they can't do what I do. I systemize 52 for me, not for bragging rights, for me, so I can reach excellent performance. You cooking up a response, Mars? That's right. So I can reach optimum performance. And in the pursuit of thinking of me, I was able to save other people. See, that's how it happens. You don't save people by thinking of them. I'm being straight up. I was thinking about me and my own ass cheeks of getting the high level. So I need muscle memory. I need something that I can train every day. Because when muscle memory kicks in, guess what? The mind believes. I told you, your brain is your biggest hater. The only way to get the brain on your team is to do something every day consistently. If you do it every day consistently, then the brain will be like, all right, you got me, son. This is what we doing? You've been doing this every day for the last 6 months. I've been trying to tell you to chill, smoke a blunt, go play Call of Duty. You don't want to do nothing but train your punches. All right, so this is what you want to do? Let's do it. That's how the brain operates. Walk with me. I appreciate that. Super chat. Walk with me. Salute. So your brain, after seeing your body put your body through this stress over and over, and your brain trying to stop you from doing it, your brain does another thing. It switches over and says, all right, This guy's crazy. I'm going to have to roll with him. That's what your brain does. And until you do that, your brain don't get down with you. You'll be fronting and capping, talking about 52 blocks, but inside in your head, your brain's like, you capping. Straight cap. Stop the cap. That's what your brain is saying on the inside. Stop the cap. While you out here capping. You capping. But then inside, your brain is saying, stop the cap. Because it knows you don't train. It knows you don't do it on the regular. See, you can lie to everybody but yourself. But the good thing about fighting is you can't lie to us because fighting is body language. So I can look at you and tell if you know how to fight. As soon as you start moving from fight coordination, I don't care what you do, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I don't care what it is. The minute you started, I can tell if you really know it. Because there's a calm that comes about with doing it over and over. It's like a sniper. After killing 30 people, he ain't excited no more. He ain't, who him? Fang. Who that dude over there? Fang. Who him? Fang. Like that. He calm with it. He calm with it. Now maybe his first two or three earlier kills, he was a little excited. But after he done reached 30 kills, he's calm with it. See, that's what happens when you do something over and over and over. So I can tell if you've done it. I'm looking for the calm. If I see panic, I know you're lying. I know you're lying. So, no, 52 blocks is not karate and kung fu. So why is 50 Light's version and what I've seen different? Because in Queens, I seen dudes that were mainly boxers. And I'm tired of people saying boxing is punching, man. To all of the weirdos trying to say I'm turning it boxing, it's punching. It's the art of throwing your fist, not gloves. You use gloves to practice. You use gloves for competition. But boxing is the art of punching. So when I came up in Queens, I knew boxers that used it. So they didn't have, so I knew people that got kind of funny with it, and it was, they was over showmans, but I knew also I knew a lot of brothers that were Golden Glove champions that did it with correct punching, and they had blocks and they had situations, and they wasn't throwing up their joint just to say they was doing 52. That's how I know you're a weirdo, to throw up your blocks just to say I'm doing 52. He ain't throwing no punches at you. I'm doing 52. No, you're doing foolishness. You look like an idiot. You look like a straight idiot. 52 is a situational thing. You got to see what type of punches he's throwing first. You can't even throw none. I need to know if you a round puncher, you one of these, or you one of these, or you one of these. Before I even start selecting what block to use against you, I need to know what type of punches you're going to throw. I need to move around. It ain't gonna be blocking. It's gonna be me slipping and watching, like, oh, okay, oh, or maybe you hit me with a joint, and I'm like, oh shoot, he got the fast, straight, sharp punches. So now I'm about to bust out my skull and bones on him because he ain't gonna hit me like that again. He ain't touching me like that again. That's how it happens. That's real time. No magic. Ain't no magic, and that's why all those dudes promoting magic, they can't show nothing. We ain't seen nothing yet. It's been 15 years, and I'm the only one in rings, dancing with boxers, Muay Thai boxers, wrestlers. Why? Because I have muscle memory. That's why I can do it. Press that like button. 31 people in the building, 20 likes. Let's get those likes up. I'll finish up as soon as we get those likes up. Let's get those likes up, please, people. Costs nothing to smash that like button. Let's push them likes up. Press that like button if you rocking with me. My Zoo Syndicate, salute. Smash that like button. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I like to try to get as many likes, many people in the building. I'm trying to get the same amount of likes. I don't want nobody in this building that ain't pressed the like button because it costs you nothing. It's a millisecond out your life to smash that like button and say, Light Burley's talking truth. Light Burley talking truth. I'm talking that truth. That's the reason why I can get in the ring. I got muscle memory. That's why I can fly out the country and spar people. Muscle memory. I couldn't do that on no freestyling. Somebody would have been punched my ticket, press one. If I was flying out of town Sparring with trained fighters, someone would have been made me sleep. Press 1. They would have been made me sleep. Press 1. Even Dominic Izzo, when I did the seminar out there, he told me after I did the seminar that brothers had called him and told him, why you have a light Burley in your gym? He a fraud. And he said, well, if he a fraud, he finna get that work today because we got fighters here. And I went through and I touched hands with all of them. And nobody touched Burley. Muscle memory, baby. That's why he gave me that good speech at the end. I let these talk for me. Enough of this. Enough of this. I'm gonna let these talk now. That's what they was doing. They was calling the places before I got there saying like Burley's a fraud. Now, how you got enough time to call somebody and say I'm a fraud, but they ain't got enough time to come fight me to prove it? I done went to everybody. I've pulled up on everybody. If my homie Knock Measy was in here, he let you know we are the original pull-up dudes. I done pulled up on Amos the 52. I done pulled up on everybody. I done pulled up. Drop your location. I done came out the state. Cali. Michigan. Original pull-up. By myself. I just wouldn't tell people where my hotel was at. And I was staying in the good hotel, $300 a night for anybody thinking Burley was struggling. Never. Not saying there's nothing wrong with struggling, but as I said, I sold drugs, and I ain't going to sell drugs for the F of it. If I'm selling drugs and risking my life, I'm making money. That's what I did. But, like I said, I stayed in a hotel where nobody knew and went to people's state by myself. Just me and my 52. Greetings from the UK, salute. But you don't see them doing that. Why ain't anybody else doing that? M Rock, salute. You know, I'm just breaking it down for them because this one dude been jumping on my page and I got to kill these myths of 52. 52 is not karate and kung fu. When Jack Johnson and them was doing it, there was no kung fu over here. There was no Wing Chun. 52 blocks ain't starting the 70s. Before that, the principles and the concepts of 52 blocks started before the 70s. So where was all of these karate and Wing Chun men at with Jack Johnson? Where were they at? They weren't even talking no Wing Chun in America at that point. Yeah, we got Mr. Fix. We got the 52 Blocks podcast coming, sir. You know it, because they keep knocking down my, because you know I've been doing the fight reactions, and now they trying to demonetize me because they don't like the fights. So I got to switch over from the fight reactions to doing the podcast because it took me too long to build my channel for them to come over there and demonetize me because I'm breaking down fights. You know what I'm saying? I add a little humor to it, but I'm breaking it down. But YouTube don't seem to like that. Mars said, you're the father of YouTube martial arts. Thank you. So I got to do the podcast to save my monetization. So, I'll still be posting up the reactions, but I ain't going to be trying to monetize them. They already trying to give me community strikes and stuff. So I'm going to leave YouTube alone. I don't want no smoke with YouTube. I don't want no smoke with YouTube. I almost had my page taken down by some crazy Russians who ain't like me. I got to tell that story one day about the Russians who came after me because they tried to take 52 blocks and I went after them, and they went on a whole thing to take my YouTube channel, had me up to 13 strikes. A lady named Jen from Google saved my channel. So let's all give Jen a round of applause. Because without Jen, Light Burley wouldn't have a YouTube channel because they went hard at your boy. So I already know. I don't want no smoke with YouTube. So I see they funny about some of these fights. So I got to watch my fight reactions, but I will be doing the 52 Block podcast and going there. Mazu, appreciate you. Victor, salute. But as I was saying, now let's break down the jail thing because I'm hearing 52 is taught in jail. 52 cannot be taught in jail. It's jail. You think they're going to let you teach a fighting system in jail? No. Now, you can learn things. I'm not saying you can't pick up things. He's showing you a little technique. Now, the one thing jail offers you, can anybody tell me what jail offers you that can help you become a good fighter? I'll wait. Somebody put it in the comment. Give me the best comment. Can anybody tell me what jail offers you that can help you become a better martial art? Not no 52 or no technique. Tell me, what does jail have that can help you become a better, a good fighter? I'll wait. Let me take a sip of my juice. Oh, Ali, you are the man. Ali said time. Ali is a scholar. Ali is a scholar. Time. That's what you have. The greatest thing that can help you become anything in this world, martial artist, the carpenter, is time. That's why the commodity of time is so precious. Right now, you're spending time with me that you can't get back. That's why I love everybody in this chat. Even if there's people in this chat that are just watching it because they don't like me, I don't care. I love you because you are spending your greatest commodity with me right now. Time. Salute, Mars. That's right. 52 blocks grappling. Time. That's the greatest thing you have in jail. Not no technique. You have time. Now, you can learn things, but a full system being made in jail, no. No, no, no. Even Don King said it. He said, when I went to jail, I seen brothers serving time. You know what I did? I made time serve me. I went in the law library, started reading every book in there, and that's why Don King know all of those big words and talk the way he talked. He made time serve him. Beat that. Try that. You ain't got to serve time. You can make time serve you on how you use your time. Frank Nitty, salute. Queens family, far rock to my heart stop. Time. You don't serve time, you make time serve you. Same thing in learning martial arts. To become a good martial artist, you need time. You need the commodity of time. You ain't learning nothing in no 6 months, no 2 weeks. You ain't learning nothing in 10 years. If you take one fighting lesson a week and did it for 10 years, you still don't know shit. You still don't know nothing. You ain't put enough time in. It's time in the game. Excuse me. Same thing with muscle memory. It's time in that makes your muscles remember. So under pressure, they can react. They can respond. Without muscle memory, you cannot respond. You panic. That's anything. Like, I have no muscle memory to be a sniper. So if you put a gun in my hand and said, snipe that dude from 100 yards away, I'm missing. I'm a miss. I've never sniped nobody. I didn't go to snipers class. I wasn't with the snipers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't sit with the snipers. So how am I going to get snipe muscle memory in the short amount of time? That's the same thing with fighting. Same thing with this 52. You can't freestyle 52. That means you ain't learning. No, 52 did not come from the jails. Did not come from the jails. Black men already had this, but they went to jail. We talking about the Jack Johnson days when black men were introduced to the sport of boxing. They brought in defense. Let's go defense. Let's go. They brought in that defense. And it's that defense that was the catalyst to make an art 52 blocks built off of straight defense. How not to be hit. What's so wrong with that? Everybody's like, well, I want to hit with my head. I want to hit. You don't even practice hitting with your elbows, you capper. Dudes are straight capping. Like, stop it. You don't train every day. Stop talking like you do that. Because that's what you need to talk like that. I train every day. I ain't gonna lie. I do it every day. It's been my gift. It's been my gift and my curse. It's been the easy road. It's been a very dark, hard road. But either which way, it's what I chose to do. It's what I really do. So you can't fool me or talk magical kung fu. Even with 52, I never spared no. I didn't spare 52. I talk about the points where 52 don't work. Where not that where it don't work, where you have to switch into another range. You got to think something else. If we go to the ground and he start choking you, I ain't gonna say throw up a skull and crossbones like this when he got you in the fiend. You don't need a skull and crossbone if he's fiending you out. If he's cutting off your air supply, a rob the bank ain't gonna help you, buddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the first to tell you. Triangle trade ain't gonna help you if he got you in a real triangle. It ain't gonna help you. You got to switch to grappling, wrestling, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. You have to do something different, buddy. And if you ain't trained that, so sorry for you. So sorry for you. That's real fighting. No fantasy. I kind of thought MMA kind of removed all of the fantasies, but I guess there's still some fantasies left. And they want to try to hang around 52. No, you won't. You ain't going to bring that fake karate kung fu, magical two-finger knockouts. You can block everybody's shot nonsense over here if you not proving it. If you not proving it, you ain't bringing it over here. Do some videos. Stop talking and do videos. Salute. Mars Mathematics, 7 days a week. 7 days a week. I used to do 6 hours a day. I was doing 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours at night, and you can ask anybody about that. I would come out 8 in the morning to 11, 12, go home, smoke, hustle, come back out at 8 that night and stay to 11, 12 to when they close Thompson Square Park. I had the police flashing lights on me, kicking me out. And I did that for a reason, because I had did the fake karate kung fu journey so long. I said, you know what? I want to try something. If I dedicate most of my time to this, what's going to happen? And you know what happened? Excellence of muscle memory. Because the body is a beautiful machine. This thing right here we got, you don't even forget of 52 blocks and all of these different kung fu systems. This right here, that wonderful temple you sitting in with your brain is sitting in the fluid. You got 10 fingers, 10 toes. That's more amazing than any fight system you know of. Matter of fact, the fight system serves man. Man don't serve the fight system. I don't know why all these dudes run around bowing down the fight styles. This is man shit right here. Man bigger than the system. Way bigger than the system. People talking about Muay Thai versus karate. No, that's John versus Bob. And John happens to do Muay Thai and Bob happens to do karate. But that breaks down to John versus Bob, not Muay Thai versus karate. That's stupid. It's not even logical. Because what if Bob just has a better chin, takes the shot and just wins? Does that mean Muay Thai sucks? No. Just mean Bob had a good chin. Like, enough of this foolishness. And it's happening from black people. And my foundation, Black Americans, we are too imaginative. We let our imagination run too much. Get out of your imagination. You ain't Chinese. You ain't Italian. You're a foundational Black American. Stand up and act like one. God damn it. You ain't got to wear Chinese slippers to do kung fu. You ain't got to play Chinese music in the background. You ain't even Chinese. It's disrespectful to the Chinese. What if you seen a Chinese dude listening to the Baby dressed like a rapper? We would get mad. We're like, yo, is he trying to make fun of black people? He trying to make fun of our culture? But yeah, we doing it with Chinese people. You got big black dudes walking around in Chinese slippers. Stop it. Stop it. And then trying to fight other brothers over systems that ain't even yours. I got brothers coming at me over Wing Chun and you black. Shut up. Unless you from the Wong Dong Mang village that made Wing Chun, you can't say nothing to me. Shut up. Just shut your mouth. Just shut up. Like 10 Toes Down. I like 10 Toes Down. Y'all ever seen 10 Toes? He like, shut up. Just shut up. I like when he do that. That's because I'll be feeling that way. Like, come on, man. Go put some Nike Airs on and take off those Kung Fu slippers. You can still do your Wing Chun. I'm sick of it, man. I've had it up to here, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick. Tired. I'm terminally ill from this nonsense, man. It needs to stop. We are men, man. Damn it, we are men. We are foundational black Americans. All right, we don't have a home, so we're going to have to call United States our home. And over here, we have 52 blocks. That's it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't karate. It ain't kung fu. It got some moves that look like that because we only got 2 arms. But so many ways you can manipulate your arms. I'm sorry. Every art looks the same. I've said this before. Eber's Falcon. You want to see more kick? Well, 52 doesn't have kicks. 52 is a defensive system. You can do whatever you want. See, if you want more kicks in 52, then all you have to do is be official kicker and then learn 52. There you go. There you go. It's that simple. 52 is a shield. It's the training of the shield, people. The shield, that's what matters. Who the hell wants to get punched and kicked in the face? You train your shield. You train your defense. You make yourself hard to hit. And then you hit somebody. So if you want more if you want more kicks in 52, all you need is a Muay Thai man that learns 52. When my homie Knock Measy, when he get 52, I'm gonna show you 52 with kicks because he's a ferocious kicker. Ferocious. Muay Thai, I think he been training Muay Thai like 15 years. His kicks are ferocious. So when I give him this defense, y'all gonna see it. That's it. That's it. He's gonna be out there kicking heads off like soccer balls. You want some wrestling in your 52? Be a wrestler. Actually know some wrestling, then learn 52. It's done. But you can't freestyle your offense. Like, I know boxing, I know kicking, I know choking. And that's what I use with my 52 because it's a defensive system. And it doesn't always have to be blocks, people. Feints, attention to range, slips, ducks, clever footwork. You don't always have to block to say you're doing 52. The concept of 52 is defense. This is not karate, man. Like, people act like if they don't see you doing this, it's not. Oh, he ain't doing 52. He's just doing that for no goddamn reason. Dude ain't even put up his hands yet. He ain't even start to fight. He's like, what, you want to fight? Get that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Sick of it. Sick of it. It's just too much, man. It's too damn much. Okay. All right. Now I got that out of my system. Anybody got any questions? Who we got? Hungman Fei Shaolin, time and conditioning, and tying hands. Okay. Okay. We got 50 people in the building, 39 likes. Let's get those likes up. Come on. Same number of likes is the same number of people in the building. That's how we do it over here. Yeah, my DVDs, I got them. It's on a digital download, Mr. Fix. I don't have the DVDs anymore. There we go. 40, 48 people. That's what I'm talking about. I love you. 41. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I got digital download. Yeah, all my DVDs are digital downloads, Mr. Fix, lightburley.com. Go up there. I got like 8, 9 on my lightburley.com. You can learn 1 through 40. I think the only DVD I haven't done yet is to go from 40 through 52. That DVD is coming, but I have the digital downloads on lightburley.com can take you from 1 through 40. The footwork, a lot of information. Are you going to feature more women in fit? Yes, we got to get the women up in there. Women need that defense. They need that defense. You can't. Women got smaller fists. You can't just make them knuckle draggers, but you can make their defense better for sure. Many inmates were getting dropped by 52. This could be true, and that's another thing I'm going to talk about too. Like, these fools talking that 52 blocks in jail really need to stop promoting jail. Let me put this out here. If you went to jail, you're lost. You're a loser. Just accept you're a loser. But you know what the power of a loser is? The lesson in losing. But you can't promote the loss as a win. Jail is not a win. Jail is not a place to go and learn any fight technique. Who the heck want to go to jail to learn any fight technique? Doesn't even make sense. Jail is a loss. You lost. You went to jail. Unless you were an innocent man and you got totally framed like Roger Rabbit, I don't want to hear it. You're a loser. You're a loser. When I was going in and I didn't do a heavy time, but I went to jail because I sold drugs, I lost. The cops win. Every time they caught me and I had to go through the system, they won. That was the game. It was cat and mouse. Cops and robbers. When the cops win, robbers go to jail. When robbers win, we evade the cops and stay on the streets. That's the only way a robber wins, by evading police. You go to jail, you lost, loser. Womp womp. So let's stop connecting 52 to jail like jail is something nice or something real. Let's disconnect 52 blocks from jail. F jail. Like, yo, I don't know how many ways to say it. I don't know how many ways to say it. 52 used to drop the arms and the knees. I don't know what that means. Break it down. Is there any connection to Wing Chun? Oh, Billy Lowe, you just missed the whole lie. Where I broke down, we have no connection to Wing Chun. We don't even know why Wing Chun names get. I don't even know why Wing Chun name keeps getting pulled up with 52 when Wing Chun barely has any fighters. Sorry, like, where are y'all fighters? Like, I do Wing Chun, but I don't consider myself a Wing Chun fighter. I'm a practitioner. I use some of their methods. I like Chi Sao. But I don't know too many Wing Chun fighters even using the principle of Wing Chun and winning. And that's no disrespect to Wing Chun. Any ties to the Street Beast fight promotion, or are you active in any fight events? I haven't done. No, I'm not active in any fight events as of late, but I will be starting my own tournament using the Burleys. The Burleys will be in the fight tournaments. I got Bully Burley. Anybody that can stand 2 rounds with Bully Burley gonna win $1,000, but it ain't gonna be nice. and it's gonna be all he can do is hit you in the body. He can't hit you in the face, but you got to make it through 2 rounds with him. And if you do, you win money. VA Tidewater area. No, but my teacher is from Richmond, Virginia, so I will be in Virginia. Yeah, as I was saying, stop connecting 52 blocks to jail. It's just stupid. Jail is for losers. I'm sorry. Only way jail can be turned around is if you come home from jail and do something right. There you go. That's the only time you can make jail right. Any other thing, you're a loser. They're in jail. They got no women. You make 15 cents. They treat you like a slave. They reduce you to slaves. See, the thing with jail is how do we make men slaves without it being slavery? We put them in jail when they do dumb stuff, and then we get that free labor from them. Cha-ching. That's why jails are privately owned. Cha-ching. This ain't no place, no battleground to be learning fight systems. Stop over fantasizing jail. I'm tired of people fantasizing jail. If you ain't been to jail, clap your hands. Be happy you ain't been to jail and hope that you never have to go. Yes, Diallo Frazier will definitely be a guest on my show, and you know this, man. Yes, I still train with my teacher. Yes. We ain't trying to promote jail life unless the brothers coming home from jail is promoting how you shouldn't go to jail for the next generation. Testicles and testosterone. Press 1. Everybody in this live that know what like talk about, throw up your tat. Testicles and testosterone. Are you tatted up in here? Is you tatted? Who tatted? Testicles and testosterone. That's what we talk over here. That's what we be chewing up over here. Testicles and testosterone. So we ain't gonna let no magical myths, lies float over here. Like even one myth, you in jail, they throw a pack of cards on the ground, and while you pick up cards, they try to hit you in your head and you got to block. Well, if you ain't been practicing, how are you blocking while you picking up cards? Like, and what sense does that make? What are you getting out of that? What are you getting out of that? Idris, no, no. Don't worry about that jail response. Don't worry about it, Mr. Idris. This is why I'm giving you that information. So you can block that nonsense out. That's right. He said them record label execs I heard brought into private jail so they can promote current lifestyle, man. The truth is ugly. Facts. 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 Why wouldn't record labels buy into a jail, then give a contract to a young black man talking about he trapping, he capping, and he's a shooter? So now you getting money from both ends. You got the rapper out there dancing for you, and you put money in the jails because that's where the rap is going to go when he really shoots somebody. When he really starts believing his raps, and becomes a shooter. As I said, foundational black Americans, we can imagine anything. Our imagination is too big. Now we shooters. How are you a shooter and you ain't going to the range? Listen to this. These dudes don't even go to the range and practice shooting, but they're shooters. What? Do you hear this? The delusions? See, just like Kevin Samuels be calling the delusion on women, I'm calling the delusion on men. No, you ain't no shooter if you don't go to the range. If you don't go to the range on a regular, I'm talking about regular, you ain't no shooter. You just got a gun in your hand. That's it. So yeah, I believe the record execs would put money in the private jails and then sign a rapper to go shoot some stuff up. So they get money both ways. They get money off the album because once he really shoots somebody, his record sales going to skyrocket. And then you're going to go to jail. So they got you trapped off. Tic-tac-toe. G-Man TV, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like my men 10 toes that be saying it. When they be saying that shit, I just shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Just shut it up. Telling these kids these lies. Ain't nothing good about jail. Just shut it up. Shut it up. Stop it. You don't want to go to jail, buddy. Especially to learn no fighting system. Denmark Vesey said, yo, Light, did Charlie Burley and Sugar Ray Robinson ever fight? Were they in the same weight class? Yes. And I think it was Gangford, which was Sugar Ray Robinson's trainer. He said you can have Charlie Burley over for dinner, but don't invite him to a fight. Yeah. So Sugar Ray Robinson's manager and trainer ducked Charlie Burley because he believed that Charlie Burley had the style that could mess with Sugar Ray Robinson. I believe that. I believe Charlie Burley could have gave Sugar a whole lot of problems, but Sugar had dynamite in both hands. Charlie Burley wasn't a power puncher. He was a very smart fighter, but he wasn't known for knockouts. Sugar Ray Robinson could knock you out with both hands. He knocked out a man. He knocked out Gene Fullmer going backwards. Gene Fullmer was from Idaho. Big, strong, strapping white boy. Just pick you up and pitch you down. Just big, strong for no reason, white boy. Gene Fullmer, a beast. And he would come in behind to rob the bank. Look up Gene Fullmer if you want to see white boy using 52 effectively. He came in like this, and he was whacking at you. Gene was a beast. Yeah, Sugar Ray Robinson knocked him out going backwards with a left hook. Going backwards, man. Like, how do you even conjure power going backwards? So, yeah, I love Charlie Burley, but I don't know if he could have got past Sugar Ray Robinson's power. That would have been a firework fight, though. That would have been a firefight. Like, Charlie Burley could have won. I'm not saying he had no chance, but because of Sugar Ray Robinson's power, I put it 60-40. And Sugar was smart. He knew what to do. He was no idiot. He was very smart in there, too. So I give it 60-40, Sugar Ray Robinson's favor. G-Man TV said, like I said, I'm embarrassed about the time that I spent behind the wall. I lost 7 years of my life. My son asked me questions, and I shut him down and tell him, don't ask me no questions about prisons. Boom. That's right. That's how a real man talk. That's how my homie G Hove, rest in peace, used to talk. He didn't want to talk no jail stories. He didn't want to relive that. He wanted to talk about life. Where we at right now, the present moment we live in. Let's talk about that. What are we going to talk about jail for? Could I size up with Floyd in defense? Oh, hell no. Remember, I said it's muscle memory. Floyd been doing this since he was 9 years old, man. Come on. No cap. Stop the cap. I would never say I'm ready for Mayweather. Stop the cap. He been doing this since he was 9. See, I'm real with mine. You know what I'm saying? I keep it funky over here. He said, nah, I think you can. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But hey, I'll get in there and do a round with Mayweather. I'm not saying I'm going to come out the other end, but hey, that's experience you can't get nowhere else. See, when someone of a higher level puts their hands on you, you upgrade to their level. You get the lesson. You train with a bear, you become a bear. That's right. Just so I can touch greatness and let greatness touch me. I love to get that left hook from Mayweather. Even if he sleep me up, sleep me when I wake up and be like, Mayweather hit me, right? That was nobody else, right? You sure it was Mayweather that knocked me out? You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna be mad if Mayweather sleep me. Ooh. What? Yeah, that's Khabib. Exactly. Khabib wrestling with bears when he was 9. You ain't messing with Khabib. You ain't messing with Khabib. You wrestling bears. You ain't doing it. You ain't muscle memory, people. That's why if you want to start your child off, start them early in anything. And they're going to become dope at it because muscle memory is incredible. I told you this temple that we in is incredible. This right here, these 10 fingers, 2 eyes, 2 ears, nose, all of this stuff we got is incredible. It's incredible. Do you know blind people, they lose their sight and every other sense rises? They can damn near smell you walk into a room. They can smell you like, yeah, that nigga light in here. Because they lost their sight. That's what the body do. You see people with no legs and no arms still hustling. Still hustling. That's muscle memory. I gotta fix the audio. Audio sounding crazy. Hold on. Let me see. My audio ain't sounding right. I gotta get it better. I got some, like I said, the podcast is coming. I'm gonna keep these lives going. Until we get the podcast coming. I love you, all your videos. Thank you, Mr. Idris. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, no, in the fight video. Oh, the sound. Okay. Mazu said, once I came onto your video, I started. Salute. Salute. Man, thank you, man. We had 40 people in the building, 50 likes. We got more likes than people in the building. That's how I love it. That means we actually have 50 people up in here at one time. I'm getting close to hitting my 100 mark again. I only hit the 100 mark one time, but I believe if I keep coming back, I can hit that 100 mark. Girl AK MMA fan, salute. He said we need a sleep t-shirt. Oh, Victor, you so smart. You are so smart, Mr. Victor. You are a genius. Sleep t-shirts on the way. Punches to the shoulder joint to drop the arms or strike the knees to attack. That's some pretty high-tech punching. I'm not saying that is not possible, but a lot of that to me kind of goes a little bit to Kung Fu fantasy. I'm not saying you can't punch somebody in the knee, but do you know how hard it is to punch a man in the knee that's moving around? I mean, real time. That stuff is not easy. Punching somebody in their shoulder, like in here. While they're trying to punch you in the face, that starts to go to Kung Fu Fantasy. Now, if somebody's set up, I could be punch. Yeah, you can punch on the arms, but even those punches are hard to get off because he's not just going to stand there. He's going to be doing this. Ain't nobody standing to get their ass whipped. Who's standing there for this stuff? Like, you know, even some of the way karate is taught is just wrong. All of this catch a punch. You're not never. You ain't catching no arms and flipping nobody. No, you're not. You're not. It's all Kung Fu Fantasy, Kung Fu theater. I'm sorry. That's why we don't see it in the MMA. We see anybody in the MMA catch a punch and get thrown. No, not yet. I mean, but they may be in the grapple and you get a good throw, but you ain't going from punch level to catching a punch and punching people in the knees, and you ain't doing all of that. We would already seen it in MMA. You can kick in the leg, so you can punch in the leg. Why ain't nobody? Because it's not happening. It's too hard to do. It doesn't pay enough dividends for me to punch you in your leg unless I know that I'm going to break your leg. It doesn't pay enough dividends. It doesn't. What if you take it and then kick me in my face? Like, it's too high risk, low reward. You know, certain techniques, high risk, low reward, like Denmark. You ain't gonna hit nobody in their pressure points. Like, oh, you turned off my arm. Oh, shoot, son, he got that Denmark. Run, he got the Denmark. No, why people are still trying to sell that nonsense? You are not punching nobody in their pressure points. You ain't touching nobody. Stop it. Shut up. Shut up. Stop it. It's not gonna happen, man. No more. You can punch somebody in the liver, you can punch somebody in the jaw, but you ain't Denmark pressure pointing nobody. No, you're not. You ain't turning off nobody's pressure points. Not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. Idris, I had a dude hit me and I was sick for a couple of days. It could have just been from the shot. Now I'm not saying this. The pressure point fighting is in boxing. Boxing is real pressure point fighting. Liver, jaw, heart, kidney. Not this, not no lower 6'9" and 10. No. You want pressure point fighting? Muay Thai, kicking the leg, kicking the dead leg, kick him in the jaw right here. 6 ounces of pressure to the chin. That's why boxers do this. They're protecting this. These pressure points that come from a punch. They come from a punch, not your fingers. Your fingers will never do it. Your fingers do not have the strength to do it. Rule Edris said, "You're like much respect. My bro taught me 52 at 16 Ryrie. Been watching you since 217. Thanks for keeping me up. Thank you. Salute." Do they teach 52 in Germany? Not yet, but we coming for you, Germany. Boris Rug, we coming for you. I'm coming. Alliance Martial Arts said, "How about a Denmark 10?" If anybody knows who Alliance Martial Arts is, that's Mr. Peter Kautz. That's Gunhand Burley, aka Gunhand Burley, is up in here, and he can tell you all about it. He's studied martial arts, martial artist. He'll talk about it. Idris Falcon, bro, hit me in the eyebrow and it worked with a punch or his finger. If I see it, they call it skull and bones. First stance rattles my bones. South Carolina on the spot, 52. Salute. Bama Bo. What can I do to get my right hand and wrist stronger? It hurts every time I throw uppercuts at Music City Boxing. That, well, it's got to how you throwing that uppercut. See, people keep pulling their uppercut. This is the uppercut right here. Bang, bang. So how do you hit something all the way up there? So if this is what I got to hit, if this is my target, I got to get lower than it. Boom, up. If this is my target, boom, up. This is what you don't do. That is not an uppercut. That is not an uppercut. Hold on, there we go. Okay. This, not the uppercut. Right here. Bang. You get down. It's called the uppercut because you're cutting up. You go in, up. Right there. That's the uppercut. Turn your wrist. You launch upwards. You do not pull your hand away. The dude was a doctor. Mm. A doctor knows about. I say a doctor to me is a true weapon man. A doctor is a true knife man because he knows where to cut. Do you like the bolo punch? Not too much. I'm not a fan of the bolo punch. Oh, I'm pretty. I'm still. A doctor knows. Tony Breeze, salute. A doctor knows, but he ain't got no strength in his fingers to do that. It's just not. There's no strength. A doctor doesn't have the strength in his fingers to touch points. You can get punched in your eyebrow, but these will never do it. They just won't. They don't have the strength. You don't have the accuracy or the precision to do it on the man moving. Now, if we wrestling and I take my finger and gouge your eyes out, that's a pressure point. If I'm sitting on top of you in mounted position, I'll smash your eyes in with my fingers. That could work. I'm not saying that he wasn't true, but I think we would have seen it by now. I'm not going to say I don't believe in masters that I haven't seen. I just cannot officialize what I haven't seen. And nowhere have I ever seen Denmark masters anywhere. Anywhere. I seen acupuncturists. I seen guys that know acupuncture and they can work on you, but I haven't seen the guy that can use it in the fight. When somebody's like trying to kick your ass, you're going to do this to him, and I haven't seen that yet. I'm looking for it. If you got any video, please let me see it. If there's video of it, I would love to see someone in the fight I would love to see it because then it would not in the fight though. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about in the fight. I'm not saying pressure points are real. I'm talking about they can't be accessed with your fingers. I'm not saying that pressure points don't exist. I'm saying you can't use your fingers in the fight. You can't use Denmark in the fight. Now, if you're on top of somebody, you can do it. I got a $3 super chat. What's the origin of 52? How did it all start? With black boxers. When black fighters were allowed to compete in black boxing, we brought in the other side of boxing, which was called defense. And that's what later went on to make boxing be called the sweet science. The sweet science. Because you had offense, then you had defense. We brought in the defense. That defense also became its own thing because black people do not like to get beat up in the fight. So the pressures of that created the system. Created the system that was defensive predominantly defense, mostly defense. All defense, I should say, exclusively defense, built off of our greatest aspect, which was defense. And it's not something different. It's not something you don't see. In basketball, you see black man's defense. In football, you see black man's defense. In boxing, you see black man's defense. Defense is just something it was a natural thing that we went to, that we use. So there's no, it's the pressure that created 52, the concepts and principles of 52. Of course, Pernell Whitaker, yes. Yes, this is 52. This is what black people do. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Is it a coincidence that most black fighters fight like that, or do y'all think it just happened that way? That you don't see a lot of white fighters fight like that, or Mexican fighters, or Chinese fighters? No, boxing's defense was brought in by boxing's defense was predominantly brought in by black men. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Boxing didn't have a defense before black men. The defense was catch punches with your face. Yeah. I know it's a hard thing to understand, or not even a hard thing to understand. It's information you didn't know that black people brought defense into boxing. The stick and move, black coach. Hit and don't be hit, black fighters. Yeah, Chappie Blackburn and them. Jack Johnson. George Dixon, he couldn't go to the ropes in the fight because white people would bash his shin bones with billy clubs. So he learned to fight in tight circles. Black men had to do this. The Philly shell. Yes, 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 yes. So the defense that you see in boxing, that was black people. That's us. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We brought that in. Before then, they were fighting with their face. Boxing was fin to be outlawed. Boxing was outlawed. It was nothing you can do in public. Peekaboo is in a defensive posture more than it's just a good hand position. Now, you could use the peekaboo like this, but Mike didn't really use the peekaboo like this. The peekaboo is like holding cards to your hand. Where did the pressure point fairy tale come from? Have you heard of someone getting hurt by a finger to the pressure point? Kylie Smith, thank you for the super chat. Um, the pressure point thing came in with Chinese Kung Fu. They got Denmark, and to some point it's a fairy tale. To some points is real. Acupuncture is real. Let's get to like the pressure points of the body that Chinese doctors were able to. Chinese doctors pulled off a surgery with no anesthesia using, acupuncture. So that's real. They can cut off your nerve endings, but they're using metal rods. You know what I'm saying? They're using metal. They're using instruments, and they're doing massage. Yes, yes. But as being done in a fight, no. Total Hollywood kung fu. It looks good in Hollywood, but it won't work in real time. No, not in real time. You're not pressing no points. You're not doing snake style. You're not hitting anybody and turning their body off. Just not going to happen. But you can use blunt objects. Like if you hit somebody with a bat to their jaw, you can knock them out. Wow, that's a pressure point right here. I'll hit you with a bat. I don't need my finger. You go sleep. Pressure points work like that. Yeah, because they are real. But you ain't pressing no fingers. You ain't turning nobody off. Not going to happen. All movie fool. That's why you've never seen it. Have you seen any how about this? Any Dim Mac in the MMA? I'll wait. How come we don't see Dim Mac in the MMA? Are we to say that nobody knows it? Nobody's to try it? Wouldn't that be a good place for Dim Mac? Is in the MMA when they can kick your head off, punch your head off, choke the life out of you. It's not illegal. How is pressing the pressure point illegal? It's not illegal. If I can punch you in your jaw, why can't I do this to your jaw? That's not illegal. Hitting somebody in their eyeballs and kicking in the nuts, that's a pressure point. You can kick in the nuts, that's illegal. Not illegal. So you hold on, you saying that they can elbow in the head, but they can't press this. This is illegal, but you can elbow. Is that what you're saying? I think you may want to rethink that. It's not illegal. It's illegal to no, it's illegal to poke an eye out, but that's not just the only pressure point. It's illegal to rip a man's nuts off in MMA too. That's a pressure point. Yeah, we ain't gonna see nobody ripping anybody nut sacks off though. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about that. Never happened. Won't see it. It's a lie. It's a movie. You'd rather use this, maybe a knee, something that actually hurt. Oh, Mr. Fix comes with it. Only things illegal in MMA are headbutts and 12-6 elbows, eye gouging, and strikes to the nuts. So that means that Denmark should be able to work in there. Mr. Fix just came with the rules. Thank you, Mr. Fix. See, I like facts over feelings, baby. We need the facts. See, you know, feelings is what makes fantasy martial arts grow. Look at martial arts through facts, not feelings. This is a movie. Use a punch. No, Idris Falk, I'm sleeping all over Denmark. It'll never work. It'll never work. I'm snoring on that. I'm snoring on Denmark. I'm almost at a comatose on Denmark. I'm coma on Denmark. That's how deeply sleep I'm on it. I'm sleep. I'm sleep all over Denmark. Only Denmark I know is punching. I can punch you in your jaw. I can give you a heart punch, liver punch, kidney punch, kick, all of that. Sleep, but not with these. But that's where the fantasy comes from. But it is rooted in some facts of acupuncture, massage, acupressure massage. All of that can help. All of that stuff is real. You could use that. That's the other side of fighting, but that's the regenerative side of fighting. Like if you train in fighting, you should go get acupuncture, acupressure massages. You should get those massages. They really help with recuperation. Oh, it's fake and fighting. Yeah, it's not a fake thing. Of course not. But it's fake and fighting, definitely. No Denmark fighters, ever. They don't exist. They don't exist. And if they exist, they ain't trying to fight. You ain't gonna see no videos. We ain't gonna see no videos. It's kind of like the man that had the no-touch knockout. No touch knockouts don't exist. The knock a man out, you got to touch him. He must be touched. He must be touched. Well, there you go. Yeah, as I said, if you can stand 2 rounds with Bully Burley, I'm gonna give you $1,000. So I think that would be the dope time for a Denmark fighter to jump in there and show us. Turn Bully Burley off before he turns you into a suitcase. Good luck. Good luck. You better press them buttons fast because Bully Burley is a bully. He's a big bully. He's nothing but a bully. You got to turn him off before he turns you into a suitcase. Shoot, and if you can do that, I'll double it. I'll give you 2,000. How about that? Let's put right here. Any Denmark man that can use Denmark in a fight, 3 minutes. All I'm asking for is 3 minutes. I will pay you 5,000. And if you don't believe me, I'll go get the money to show you. 5 stacks. 5 stacks. Let's stop playing. Let's stop talking feelings. Because money, see, one thing I like about money separate the bullshit. Money separate the BS. No, I'm not pulling Idris. It's all love here. You family. I'm just saying money separate BS. So anybody that think they can do some Dim Mac, bring it on in the ring. I got 5 stacks for you if you can survive Bully Burley. Victor said, I'm gonna go look up Denmark tutorials just to get that 5,000. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's a man that's about the bag. That's what I'm talking about. Real talk. I'll put 5 stacks on it if you can make it work. In 3 minutes, I got 5 stacks for you. You heard it right here. Burley ain't pulling no lies. Every challenge that I put out, anybody that won, I pay out. P. West said that coulda, woulda, shoulda out the window when the bread involved. Facts. When the money on the wood, the game go good. That's what the old timers used to tell me. Money on the wood make the game go good, son. So yeah. If he talking, put the money on the wood. Money on wood. You know what I'm saying? That's all we saying. Money gonna separate the nonsense, baby. Because if you about that business, I'm gonna tell you, get paid. He said, I'll sweep you, boy, and I'm broke. You ain't broke. You ain't broke. You ain't got to get the bag because you are the bag. You just got to wait for your investment to mature. Press one. You ain't got to get the bag. You are the bag. You just got to wait for your investment to mature. Press one. I just gave y'all game right there. Press one. That's game on how to get money. I'm gonna start giving out stock tips here. Disclaimer: I am no stock man. I am not a stock professional, so you take my advice at your own peril. Press one. Buy DocuSign. I bought DocuSign at 2 and some change. It's almost at 300. Buy DocuSign. 10 years from now, everybody's going to be signing their contract with their finger. Robinhood just went public. I immediately put $3,000 in the Robinhood. It came out at $38 a stock. I think it dropped down to 36. That's right. Financial. If people don't know, something else I do better than fighting is getting money. I don't talk about it. Only my peoples can know about this. All right. Invest in Robinhood. Robinhood is the leading investment app. 10 years. See, now what we talking about in stocks, you got to think in 10-year jumps. If you are short, if you looking for short money, I ain't talking to you. If you thinking long ball, long game, I'm talking to you. If you're thinking long game, long ball, I'm talking to you. I'm talking 10 years from now, 5 to 10 years from now. Robinhood is the leading investment app. 10 years from now, you add on inflation. You know what inflation is, right? Things start costing more. Prices got to rise. So inflation is going to hit Robinhood stock. It's not going to be 38. It's going to be 68, 70. But if you bought in at 38, you made money. I'm going to tell you how to make this money. This is what I do. I did this from cracks to weed, baby. I'm so serious with this. I'm so sincere. I'm so sincere. So buy DocuSign. Sale Pointings is another one. Sale Pointings is DocuSign's competition. Another way to make money is always buy the competition, because the competition, if McDonald's is making 100 billion, Burger King is making 50 billion. Always buy the competition, especially the competition that's on their ass. Easy way to get money. Buy Bitcoin, you buy Ethereum, whatever the name is. You buy Ethereum, you buy Litecoin. You buy Litecoin, you buy Dogecoin. Always buy the competition, because what's 4 becomes 3, 3 becomes 2, 2 becomes the 1, 2 becomes the 1. That's right, Ali. That's right, wisdom. I'm about to drop some wisdom on you. So cop DocuSign. 10 years from now, everybody's signing contracts on the computer with their finger. I guarantee it. Put your money in DocuSign. Forget about it. You got to forget about it. You got to put $5,000 there and then just go blind on it. Come back in 10 years to get your stacks. And get your stack. So if you young, you really should be doing this. See, I'm doing this now. If I would have been thinking like this at 20, I'd have been a millionaire, multi-millionaire already. So if you 25 now and you on this line, listen to this. This is what you should be doing now to secure your future. Put 2,000 in the DocuSign. Leave it. Take another 1,000. Put it in the Sale Pointings. Leave it. Airlines. The airlines are down right now because of COVID. Buy airlines. Living God, Phil Life said, Mr. Burley, I have good news for you. Jesus Christ loves you. If he accepts Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, your life will improve exponentially. Well, I'm a Buddhist, so I'm gonna have to curb Jesus Christ. No disrespect to Jesus Christ and all the people who follow Jesus Christ, but to each his own. How would you defend that? What, Jesus Christ? You defend Jesus Christ with the move called Allah. Let me just stop playing. Those are jokes. Those are jokes. I know people religions. I don't want to rub anybody the wrong way with the religions. I know religions are touchy, but yeah, I don't rock with the Jesus Christ. I believe we are gods. I believe we are Jesus. If you rocking with Jesus, you rocking with yourself. That's how I think. But that's just me. You ain't gotta follow that. Oh, Mr. Fix, Buddha Blunt movies on the way. You know I'm always thinking, trying to come up with it. I'm working on a new Buddha Blunt episode as we talk. I'm smoking lots of weed, working on a new Buddha Blunt. They coming. Victor say, hey, that was funny, and I'm Christian. Thank you, Victor. No disrespect. No disrespect. I love everybody. To each his own. When it comes down to your religion and your spiritual thing, it's like a martial art. Not everybody going to do Krav Maga. Not everybody going to do Wing Chun. Not everybody going to do Muay Thai. To each his own. Do what makes you feel good. That's right. I love you. I love you outside of your religious beliefs. That's you. Your religious beliefs is personal. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even get involved with that. How do you defend weaseling in on your knowledge? You don't have to defend that. Knowledge takes work to do. So if you weaseled in, you got half knowledge. You ain't got nothing. You stole nothing. You stole a bag of air. Hold on. You said, how do you defend wrestling in your? Oh, my fault. I read the wrong way. Wrestling. All right. How do you defend wrestling in your knowledge? Oh, body sensitivity. You got to have body sensitivity for wrestling. I think that's one of the biggest things. Of course, you need the technique. You need to wrestle, but the biggest thing that you get from body on body is body sensitivity. So yes, you need to have body sensitivity, and you need to be wrestling. You need to be out there wrestling with and getting muscle memory. Because if you get the body sensitivity, you know when to pull off certain techniques. You can't just slap an arm bar on somebody. You got to feel when they ready for that arm bar, then you do it. But you don't just put an arm bar on somebody. Idris Falcon, I love you back, brother. I love you. Listen, we joke, we laugh, we have fun, but we are brothers. We are gods. No matter what you believe in your religious belief, in there somewhere it says you're a god. In Christianity and Buddhism and Islam. So we are gods and we are brothers. And no matter what we choose to float our boats, you my brother, and I love you. I love you all. That's facts. Even the ones that don't like me, I love them. I love them. Kill them with kindness. Divide and conquer spell. What do you think about COVID-19 meaning divide and conquer spell backwards because we are in vaxism? Vaxism? Oh, it's a tricky one. Hold on. Let me get to the super chat. Bro, what would you consider 52's rivalry or what have challenged 52 blocks? Consider 52 rivalry. There's a lot of infighting in 52. There's some rivalry inside, but consider 52's rivalry like a system that can compete with 52. I think wrestling. I think wrestling can dissolve a 52 man real well if he has no wrestling game. A wrestler, to me, a wrestler can dissolve most stand-up fighters. Like a real good wrestler, to me, is the top of the pinnacle. There's only three full groups of fighting. The major three full groups of fighting. Burley always talk about this: punching, kicking, and wrestling. Who do I think rules the coop? Is the wrestler. What are your thoughts on smoking weed before sparring and fighting? I would do it, but I wouldn't advise it because if the dude you fighting got baby lungs, like he got lungs with no dirt on it, he don't smoke. He eat his vegetables. He eat his spinach. He may beat you up. He may sleep you. So I wouldn't do it against someone who got baby lungs. Kenya Ellis, what up, brother? I know it's fake, but do you still enjoy old karate movies? Yeah, I love karate and kung fu movies. Still love them. I still love them. You gotta love them because back in the days, the karate guys were athletes. The kung fu dudes that was making kung fu movies, they did their own stunts, no CGI graphics. They were really falling on tables and stuff. Like they did their own stunts. I rocks with them. 7 Grand Master, Five Venoms, The Prodigal Son, Drunk Boxing. Come on, come on. The list goes on. Kenny B, you probably been asked this before, but what would you say started 52 blocks and who you give the credit some of the black boxers? Jack Johnson, Joe Gans, George Dixon, Charlie Burley. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. But black boxers, they were straight athletic. Come on, man. Come on, man. When it was real. Think about how many times you had to do a scene till your arms were numb. Come on. Come on. And then the acrobatics, they were really doing the flips. They were really doing those flips. He says Canadian, but it's something. That's right. We take that, Mr. Victor. We take that Canadian money. That Canadian money, real. We take that and we love you for it. Thank you. Thank you. Umbach, come on. Umbach. You know what had the best martial fight scene ever? We got to give it up. Raid. The movie Raid. If you ain't seen Raid, yo, 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 yo. Raid is like Muay Thai mixed with Tai Chi. To me, Raid is that real Muay Thai. They using real Muay Thai for those fight scenes up in Raid. Did anybody see Raid? Do you think Fury gloves were loaded? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But he's a gypsy. Gypsies cheat. Gypsies do a lot of cheating. And there's no disrespect to my gypsies. They just get down with their criminal activities. They about the bag. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say. Ip Man, come on. Ip Man was dope. Of course, Ip Man was, Ip Man blew Donnie Yen. If anybody knew about Donnie Yen, he went to school with Samuel Hung and Jackie Chan. So he was the last one to blow. Samuel Hung and Jackie Chan been blew. Donnie Yen got his with Ip Man. So respect to Donnie Yen. Yeah, Raid. Tell him, Alex, the fight scenes in there was tremendous. I do 2 hours a day, life is. I used to do 6 hours a day, but I'm an old man now. I'm 47, so I can't do them 6 hours like I used to. So I do a good 2 hours a day. Good night fight. Facts. Yeah, I didn't see part 2 yet. If you search up 52 videos to do with the Kufi, yeah, I seen him before. I seen he did some boxing, some karate. He looks pretty good. He said Donnie would destroy Samuel. That's what you got, Donnie over the fat boy Samuel Hung. Ooh-wee. Don't let Samuel Hung hear that. Samuel Hung was their he was their senior. He was there before Donnie and Jackie. And Rock said, "You ain't old. Thank you, brother." It's a real form. Drunk boxing is definitely a real form. Jet Li mastered and created his own style of drunk sword. You can look it up. Jet Li's drunk sword. I think he made it up when he was like 19 years old. Like Jet Li was he's like a martial genius, like body wise too. Like he had won every kung fu competition from the age 5 all the way up to 11 to 12, and they told him he had to stop competing because he was too damn good. He's like a wushu master. I thought you created 52. Hell nah. Hell nah. If I created 52, I wouldn't be on live talking right now. I have my own island. I own my own island like David Copperfield. Drunk master, yes. Jet Li the GOAT, and he loves black people. Do you lift weights and run and run? I run, but I don't lift no weights. No, I do no weights. The most weights I do is like 5 pound hand weights. Jet Li look mad old now, right, Lord Reese? Is he sick? I think Jet Li sick. He's looking terrible. Yo, let's all pray for Jet. He is not looking good, man. He is not looking good. Do you know China gave Jet Li, offered Jet Li to us as a president? He performed on the White House lawn. I think he was like 6 years old doing a kung fu form on the White House lawn. I forgot what president it was for. Um, what president was it? Reagan? Could have been Reagan. I don't know. Somebody look it up. But Jet Li performed on the White House lawn. China did that. That was a gift. He was like, China was like, you know what? Show y'all a little something. Bring out Jet. He gonna do his little kung fu on the lawn for y'all, let y'all know how we get down. So Jet's been a part of the government for a long time. Jet Li been down a long, long time. He been doing kung fu a long time, long time. But he's definitely looking old, man. I hope he all right. He looking sick. That's right. Shout out to Jet Li. Everybody keep Jet Li in your prayers. That's a martial monster. At the age of 19, let me give you a Jet Li fact that you didn't know, unless you know Burley got information on everything. I'm like TK Kirtland. At the age of 19, Jet Li had mastered every weapon known in Chinese martial arts. Press one. At the age of 19, Jet Li had mastered every weapon known in Chinese martial arts. Press one. The man is a phenomenon. He is a phenomenon. He's up there with Bruce Lee, and we don't even talk about it. We got a living Bruce Lee right in front of us, and we ain't giving him his flowers. We always run around talking about Bruce. Love Bruce, but Jet Li right there, and Jackie Chan, and Donnie Yen, and Samuel Hung. So we need to stop giving, I love Bruce, but Bruce is gone, man. Let go. You know the problem with us? We can't let go. Let go. It's over. He left us a good information. He left good information. But the problem is we giving the flowers to dead people. They can't even see the flowers. They can't smell the flowers. Dead people tell no tales, people. Dead people don't smell flowers. Living people smell flowers. I don't know why we keep giving flowers to dead people. They don't even know where the flowers is at. Give the flowers to the living. Salute the dead. Give the flowers to the living. That's what you're supposed to do. You salute the dead. You give flowers to the living. Frank Dux. I don't know too much about him. That's burly information I don't know about. Frank Dux. I'm gonna have to go look him up. Give flowers to the living. Give flowers to the people that can smell them. We give our flowers. Go get some flowers and send them to Jet Li right now. That's what you need to do. Okay, I started Muay Thai this year, and it's doing a lot for my mental. What's your opinion on why learning how to fight helps your overall self-awareness? Because life is a fight. So when you physically learn how to fight, you are also conditioned in your mind. So when you're conditioned in the physical, you're conditioned in the mind. And when you condition the mind can't be boxed in. So the mind starts seeing the fight in all levels. The fight against your neighbors, the fight against racism. So the more you fight, the more fight seeps into your life. Like it starts off as the physical, it touches the mental, because you got to think. You think a fight strategy. So when fighting touches the mental and you start getting endorphin hits, or serotonin hits, I should say, which is the feel good drug. For when you work out, after the workout, you get a serotonin release, which makes you feel good about yourself. Feeling good about yourself makes you productive, you become productive, you win. So what happens is it goes from the physical to the mental and touches your spiritual. That's why they say fighting is the Trinity. The Trinity. Physical, mental, spiritual. So that's why learning to fight makes you feel better overall. Forget fighting. Like, people don't understand. Learning martial arts, learning how to kick a man's butt is the smallest branch on the martial tree. That's the smallest branch. And it's the most radical branch. Because just because you learn how to fight don't mean you win every fight. I don't believe that. Yeah, the God Black. Why don't we big up Wesley or Michael J. White? Facts. Real martial arts living. Send them some flowers. Athletes pulled out of the Olympics over mental health. Well, she's a female. Women can do that. See, this is, women and men are different. Women and men are totally different. I feel no way about Simon Biles pulling out. She's a female, and this is, she's a woman. They see the world through emotions and feelings. So her getting anxiety and pulling out over mental issues makes sense. He said, "Don't bother. Frank Dux is a fraud." Okay, Tony Breeze. Yeah, so my brother trained with Michael J. White's teacher. Dope. Michael J. White is the truth. There's a rumor Tyson knocked out Wesley. I wonder if it's true. I never heard that one. We're going to have to look that up. He said, "Oh, no hesitation. She's female. Savage." Facts. Facts. Come on, man. All of this feminism stuff got women thinking they like men and got men acting like women. It's totally messed up. So many beta males, man. Beta males run the world. That's why we tatted up in here. Over here, we tat. Everybody that's tatted up in here, press tat. Tat. Testicles and testosterone. We tatted in here, baby. We men. We men. What's your thoughts on Capoeira? Capoeira has official fight. It's very good for kicking, balance. Now, some of those moves are overdone for an actual real situation. Like, I don't think you need to go to do a handstand kick in the streets. I think that's really tricky. But some of that stuff work. That's right. All my people tatted up, testicles and testosterone. If you rock with that, throw your tat up right now. Testicles and testosterone. Who rocking with me? We tatted. Tat, 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 tat. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat. That's right. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat up in here. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat. We tatted. Testicles and testosterone. That's right. Women and men are different. No one's better, but we different. We're not saying men are better or women are better, but we different. And it's time that we exercise that. The feminist movement had blurred the lines. That's why we got all of this crazy stuff going on. Men wanting to be women, women wanting to be men. Tatted, testicles and testosterone. And if you a female up in here and you can't rock with tat, if you a female on my live, I may got like 2 females or maybe 1 female could be in here. If you a female, I'm gonna give you one. The men got tat, the women got eat. We got tat, testicles and testosterone. The women got eat, estrogen and titties. Boom. Bars. Come on. Hit it up for your boy. Hit it up for your Uncle LB. Press 1. Press 1. Press 1. The men got tat, testicles and testosterone. The women got eat, estrogen and titties. Press 1. See, I'll be looking out for my women. I'll never leave my women out. We got abbreviation for the women too. Eat, estrogen and titties, testicles and testosterone. That's right. When you go home, if you married, you got a wife or a girlfriend, you tell your girl you represent tat and she represent eat. And when she said, "What's eat?" you tell her estrogen and titties. Now, play your position. Play your position. Estrogen and titties. Play your position. Huh? Somebody give that to Kevin Samuels. Somebody call Kevin Samuels and give him that one from Uncle Burley. Tell him he can pay me later because he got 1 million subs. He gonna have to pay some money on that one. Kevin Samuels getting to the bag. Kevin Samuels is getting to the bag. That's right. That's right, Tat. My manager said it, Tat. Testicles and testosterone and tell your women eat. Estrogen and titties. That's right. We got one for the woman. We got one for the men. That's right. That's right. No, you play your position, man. Play your position. He said, I mentioned E, her mom will be somewhere else. The guy is black. He said, I don't know about that one. Like, I don't know. He said, like trying to get people beat up by their wife. Yo, just tell her play a position. Estrogen and titties. I know. Don't get kicked out the house, homie. But if you do, holler back. I'm going to cash app you some money for the hotel. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I'm going to cash app you some money for the hotel. If you tell her and she kick you out, I got the hotel. Because it's partly my fault. Tony Breeze said tan either t-shirts and Burley is coming with them. You're going to see that. I'm going to come out with some for the females, eat estrogen and titties, testicles and testosterone for our men. Because we got to get it right again. We blurring the lines. We got people out there talking about they not even going to they beyond gender. What? You beyond gender? Shut it up. Shut up. Shut it up. You ain't beyond. You can't go beyond gender. You can't go beyond God. Shut it up. You can't go beyond gender. You a male, you a male. You a female, you a female. Now, if you like other females or males, that do your thing. Nobody cares about your sexuality. Do what you want to do. But you can't just be rubbing genders out. We ain't gonna be rubbing the genders out. It's male and female. Nature made it that way for a reason. Come on, man. We can't just go against nature like that, man. People are trying to just go above genders. No, it's male and female. That's it. And if you're a female and you like females, then go get you some JJ. If you're a man and whatever you do, go do it. Nobody cares. We in a civilized world. You got choices and decisions, and you do what you do. But we are not going to erase male and female. We are not finna start that. It ain't going to happen on my watch. That's right. Confusing the warrior spirit. We can't confuse the warrior spirit. Come on, man. We ain't finna do this. Genders, we need genders. Even for there's a fish that starts off as a female. There are no males. They're only females. But when the female fish that becomes the alpha female, when she becomes the alpha, she immediately switches to a male and then has sex with the other females and they have babies. But see, the male and female thing is always going to be. It's like east west. It's like positive charges. It's positive and negative. You can't remove these things. You can't. I love you, Burley. Drop a video soon. You know I will. G-Man, testicles and testosterone. And we saying for the women is E. Estrogen and titties. Even cowboys wearing skirts now. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Not the Cowboys. They ain't even got the Cowboys. Yeah. I don't know. Lil Nas X need to take that cowboy hat off. Don't do that to the black Cowboys. Don't do that. But I'm going to mind my business because I don't want no beef with YouTube. And them dudes got power. The LBGDQ Elemental P, they got mad power. The LBGDQ Elemental P got mad power. I don't want no smoke with them. Judo is real. It was the art that samurais used when they lost their sword. So if you lost your sword in battle and you got somebody running at you with a sword, you grab and throw them down. Yeah, judo's real, battlefield tested. For when you are without your sword, you are switching to judo. That's what the samurai did. Yeah, judo real. Judo very real. But we rocking today. I did this, what? Oh, shoot. This live has almost been 2 hours. I've been at this for 2 hours. It's almost 7 o'clock. I've been at this. Listen, I love you all. Hands up, chin down, rumble, young man, rumble.